Good God day, my great friends, and welcome to the fourth video of the Losing History to Make History series.
This one is going to deal heavily in relationships as well. One of my favorite quotes, and many thought leaders have regurgitated this and passed it off as their own, and really at the end of the day, all these quotes are in the Bible, and the quote reads as such: if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there, or if you don't know where you're going, you're lost, etc., etc. Now, she'll probably be embarrassed here a little bit, but it was in our old video, so we talked about this before, but she doesn't know this is coming.
Oh, gosh.
But life is about love. Life is about people you've loved and you've hurt, and life is about relationships. We are created to be relational beings. One of my favorite quotes is by Paul Young, author of The Shack, and he said, "All of our hurts come from people, and thus all of our healing will come from people." So every time you go into an interaction, you get to say, am I going to hurt people or am I going to contribute to their healing? The choice is yours, and it dang well better be healing. By the way, you see the sun behind us? We've not led perfect lives, but the sun still shines on us, and it shines on you. That was like a bonus lesson. But it was about a year ago, and she says, "Dad, I think I want a date." And I said, "Well, that's fine. You know, you'll make a great date for somebody." And I said, "Just do me one favor." I said, "Write out the top 5 characteristics that this person and you are going to bring to the table." In other words, I said, "You want to have a great relationship?" You said what?
I want someone who is loving, supportive, caring, kind, and they're a great communicator.
Yeah, she deserves that, doesn't she? I mean, and that's what she's going to get. And then I share with her, mine is loving, gentle, peaceful, supportive, and fun. I didn't allow myself to have fun a lot in life. So the important part here is, if you want to have a great relationship, you need to define what that is to you. And here's the other part. I've once again been blessed to be able to ask this question to thousands upon thousands of people. And guess what? Nobody's ever had the same 2 lists. And I coach tons of husbands and wives. This is one of the first drills I ever do with them. And then I do this. I say, "Hey, Kaylee, on a scale of 1 to 10, are you with 10 being like you're nailing it, are you nailing 10s on all of your list?"
No.
Me neither. Ugh. But 9.9, it's not bad. Just, I didn't have delusional on my list, but I'm not either. So here's what happens in the real world. Everybody's got a list, but nobody knows what the other person's list is. And then this person's not 10 out of 10 on their list, and then they're mad at the other person for not being a 10 out of 10 on their list, even though they never communicated their list. And that person never found out what the other person's list was. That's the level of insanity that's going on in this world right now. What we all want is love. And are all of your words love?
Yep.
All of my words are love, even though I put loving as a singular characteristic. We live in this world where what everybody wants is love. Some know it, some don't. Some think the only way they'll get love is by having a nice car or a big house, and it's just a complete, utter lie. I don't know what else to say. But we live in this world where all everyone wants is love, and they somehow in their minds think the best path to get the love I want is by being an a-hole. And it's nonsense. If you want what's on your list, be the things that are on your list. And if you want love with another person, do you think you need to find out their list?
Yes.
In life, we have to embrace the mystery of life, but we don't have to invite it into the front door. Relationships are critical. All of life's opportunities come from relationships. So define your list, work on being a 10 out of 10 every day, and ask people what their lists are. Because when I hear Kaylee's list, and even though I'm her dad, I think to myself, oh my God, that's Kaylee's list. I want to be all those things on the list for her because I want to be a great dad and I want to be a great person. And that's what your life can look like. Define your list, define the love, quit telling yourself the lie that the best path to love is by being a jerk. That's never going to have a good result. And remember, all of life's opportunities come from relationships, so you have to have good ones. You need to define what a good one looks like and live it out. Any other things you want to say, Kaylee?
Please hit like, subscribe, and share.
Once again, politicians, the tech companies, they love seeing people divided because they know divided we fall, they know divided they can sell our data, and they know divided they can manipulate the hell out of us. They have demonetized our channel. It's pretty cool. You know, demonetize, the root of that word is demon. It's demonic. Think about that. That they would demonetize a channel of a dad and his daughter spreading love in the world. That's the world we live in. So, I won't be surprised if we end up getting deplatformed, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to go down without spreading a lot of love. Imagine if 10 million people all made their lists and lived that out tomorrow. It wouldn't even matter who was in office. And no one would even care about being on social media because they'd be going, I'm surrounded by people who are loving, gentle, peaceful, supportive, and fun and making a difference. And you see what could happen there. So seriously, please spread this. They picked the wrong person to demonetize. They thought I care about money, and if everything in your life you're doing for money, you're doomed. You're in a prison. Sorry, and I do this, no money. I go volunteer in the prisons. She's going into the hospitals. End of story. Please spread this word, make it go viral, and we'll see you next week.